Hello and welcome to Andrew's Angling. Today you can see I'm in my kitchen and we're going to make cheese paste. So cheese paste is one of my favourite baits for chub, particularly in the winter when the water's high and coloured. And the main reason is cheese paste stinks, fish can find it from a long way, the chub love it. So cheese paste consists really of two main things. One is a mixture of cheeses and then some binding agent to help make a paste. So that could be breadcrumbs, liquidized bread. Some people like to use ready-made pastry. Other things are boilie mixes. There's a variety of things you could use, but I'm going to use just breadcrumbs. So how do I go about making cheese paste? Well, my first ingredient is blue Stilton, something nice and stinky. And then the other cheese I'm going to use is an extra mature cheddar. Again, something nice and stinky. I'll use those two in equal measure. So what I'll also add is a garlic infused olive oil. So garlic flavour, garlic and cheese, classic combination for chub. They really do seem to like it. So the method is going to mix equal amounts of the two cheeses in a bowl, microwave it to make that a liquid. From there I'm going to add my oil and then gradually add enough of the breadcrumbs until I get the kind of consistency that I'm looking for. So let's get on with that. Okay, so that's now melted nicely. So make sure it's all mixed together, so the two cheeses really blended. Then I'm going to take my oil. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of that to this mix. So you can play around with how much you want to add, but I think that should be sufficient. Okay, so now I have a nice cheesy, oily, garlicky mix. Really does smell lovely. So I wouldn't get my fingers in it quite yet. What I'm going to do is take my breadcrumbs, just keep adding a little bit at a time, mixing it up until I get a nice consistency. I'll never show exactly how much this will take, so that's why you should go slowly, just a little bit at a time. You see almost straight away that's starting to thicken up. Now when that's cold enough, I think we're just about there, get your hands into it. So just keep kneading it like you would a bread dough or something. That's got a nice little elastic feel to that. Look at all those cheese oils coming out. So what does that feel like? So it's got a nice sort of springy texture to it. That should mould on the hook nicely. So I'll leave that to cool down properly. And then to store it, I'd stick it in a resealable sandwich or freezer bag. And since I'm going to use this in a day or two, I just pop it in the fridge. If I'm going to fish with it a bit later on, freeze it. It'll last months and months in the freezer, no problem. There you go, that's my cheese paste.